This is me, this is my excited chum Andrew, and this is the MSC Melody that we'll be cruising on for 3 weeks from Italy to South Africa. It's a cold, grey, miserable and very early morning when I leave London on the last day of November.
So leaving London and the train to Gatwick.
The next station is Clapham Junction.
It's very dark outside, and even snow had begun falling this morning.
I meet Andrew at Gatwick Airport for our flight to Genoa in Italy.
How big a thing have you got?
Well, I've got quite a big thing actually, thank you very much.
Yeah, no,
you'd know that by now.
I've seen it.
So where are we going today?
We are so excited because we're going to Luton. No, we're going to Genoa. And then we're going to board the MSC Melody.
Where to?
Oh, somewhere far south.
It turns out that due to snowy weather and a leaf on the runway, UK airports close for days just after our flight leaves. Our ship is sailing across the Mediterranean and south through the Atlantic to Cape Town. Before boarding, we're spending a night in the classy part of Genoa, overlooking railway tracks, motorway junctions and a student demonstration.
It's all happening right outside our hotel window. Oh, there's thousands of them. Oh, look, the red flag. Those fascist policemen with their shields and their batons, and they're going to beat them all into submission. That's all very well. I just want pasta.
Is that our ship? Oh, I wonder which galley we'll be rowing in. Oh no, ours is the other tub moored across the harbour. And it's time to board.
This is check-in.
We hand over our credit cards and declare we're fit and fine and healthy to sail. Obviously Andrew will have to lie.
You can kind of see the RAF and the riff that I'm going to be travelling with. Standards have so slipped since my day on the high seas.
I mean, look who's travelling with me.
Terribly exciting. Never having been on a fancy one like Discovery or Minerva, it seems great to me, but maybe not really knowledgeable enough.
With the ballast on board and the seamen mopped up, we're ready to leave.
Arrivederci Genova, because soon we're going to be leaving what could be described as Italy's armpit city and begin the journey across the Mediterranean to Barcelona on our way to Cape Town.
Are we going?
I think we're just about on our way. Meteorologically speaking, this is a slightly inauspicious start to me.
It's a moist moment indeed when we pull out of port, though I've never seen a poop deck so sodden.
Personnel will show you how to wear your life jacket.
The cruise director calls a safety drill, so we gather at our muster stations, many of us not having mustered before, and practice putting on our life jackets. We're shown where the whistle is and taught how to blow in case a sailor tosses us overboard.
The current.
Let's poke about the passage and pop into Andrew's cabin.
Ready for you now, sir. Do come in. This is my humble abode.
This is his little library.
And this is his view. As you'll see, this is my lounge area here. Very well appointed sofa bed. Extra bed. I could have 6 people in here.
And will you?
Not necessarily simultaneously. Loads of space.
Oh, look at the depth you have. And look, you have a tub.
This is the worst hairdryer I've ever come across.
Oh, it's a hairdryer.
As this is an Italian cruise ship, there's always a plate of pasta, peppered and piled with parmesan, pleasingly prepared to pander any peckish pang. The ship's been chugging through the night and across the Mediterranean and is now sailing Spanish seas.
Approaching Barcelona and sailing along the coast of Catalonia. And we've just enjoyed our first quiz of the cruise, and we won. So Andrew is very happy with his MSC Melody tape measure.
It's a rather cheery sunny day in Barcelona, but I've not got time for seeing sights or sipping sherry.
Most people are in Barcelona going off up and down the Ramblas, and I'm off to the dentist's.
Nick has been doing my dentistry for a number of years now. He knows his way around my molars, though I'm always uneasy when I'm prone and prostrate with my mouth wide open as he pricks and pokes and drills and fills me. He always leaves me dribbling, no matter how much I spit out. But there's no pain with Novocaine. There may be a Weight Watchers workout, but we're never far away from food. We have 2 days at sea before we sail through the Straits of Gibraltar and call in at Cadiz from Genoa. The ship's shop shelves are packed with fags and booze. Though once bought, it's bagged up and only delivered on departure. MSC makes more money in its gaming room. I've seen many an easy stud poker, though she never seemed to mind.
It's gala night, so I got my dicky out.
Before the evening's cruise cabaret musical masterpiece, I'm in the mood to get a sultry, salty margarita in my mouth.
What's your favourite cocktail?
Mine? It's Coco Loco.
Oh, it is? Why?
It's good because it has different type of fruits, juices, melon, rum, everything mixed together.
Who's that supposed to be? With a cocktail firmly grasped in my hand, I head in to see tonight's show. The place is packed, the stage is set, the groupies have gathered, and Elvis is in the building. Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rising. Cause I'm just a hunker burning love. Oh, let's give it. Before I know it, dawn's up and I'm out. We're in Cadiz early on a Saturday morning for a saunter about its sights and statues and streets. Cadiz is the childhood home of the musically fabulous Manuel de Falla, obviously included on the guided tour. We have a mooch about the municipal market, but all too soon it's time to leave. Good heavens, a virgin, and a lovely statue of the Mother Mary. Cadiz is quite a charming city.
The best place for that ship is behind bars.
The seas are somewhat stormy as we sail south into the Atlantic. Many of my cruising companions are laid low, their sea legs buckled beneath them and decidedly shaky. We've slipped behind schedule and our voyage is now disastrously delayed.
It's much calmer this morning after a night of heavy tossing. The boat was up and down and up and down. The result of that means that we're now 6 hours behind schedule and are not going to get into Tenerife until 2 o'clock this afternoon, where we should have been docking there now, which is 8 o'clock in the morning.
All of that tossing has taken its toll, and we disembark delicately for a brief visit to the Canaries' biggest island. For a change, Andrew is not feeling himself.
In Santa Cruz de Tenerife, and if I'm looking a little green, that's because I've been green for the past 3 days.